Hey son, how's it going?
Hi, Dad. I'm good, thanks. Just been thinking about our upcoming trip. Have you had a chance to look at some potential destinations?
Absolutely, I have been doing some research. How about we go camping in the mountains? It will be a great opportunity to disconnect and spend some quality time together.
That sounds awesome. I have always wanted to go camping. Do you know any good spots?
Well, there's a beautiful national park not too far from here with some amazing trails and breathtaking views. We could set up camp near a river and do some fishing too.
That sounds perfect. What should we bring with us?
We will need a good tent, sleeping bags, and some cooking equipment. I will handle the camping gear, but you can help with packing some snacks, clothes, and maybe some board games for the evenings.
Sounds like a plan. I will make sure to pack some of my favorite snacks. Oh, and speaking of board games, I recently got this new one I have been dying to try out. It's called Survival Quest, and it's all about surviving in the wilderness. I think it will be perfect for our trip.
That sounds like a lot of fun. It will be a great way to pass the time in the evenings. How about transportation? Should we take the car or maybe rent an RV for a more adventurous experience?
I think renting an RV would be amazing. It will add to the whole camping experience, and we will have everything we need right there with us. Plus, it will be more comfortable than cramming all our stuff into the car.
Great idea! I will look into renting an RV for the trip. Is there anything else you want to do while we are camping? Maybe some hiking, wildlife spotting, or stargazing?
Definitely hiking. I love exploring nature and discovering new trails. And stargazing sounds awesome too. I have heard the night skies are incredible up in the mountains.
Agreed, there's something magical about stargazing in the wilderness. Alright, I will finalize the plans and book everything for our camping trip. I can't wait to hit the road and spend some quality time with you, son.
Me too, Dad. It's going to be an unforgettable trip. Thanks for planning it with me.
Of course, son. It's my pleasure. Now, let's get everything ready and make some unforgettable memories together.
Dad, do you think we could also do some fishing while we are camping? I have been wanting to learn how to fish, and I have heard that river is teeming with trout.
Absolutely. Fishing sounds like a fantastic idea. It will be a great opportunity for you to learn a new skill, and there's nothing like the satisfaction of catching your own dinner. We will make sure to pack some fishing gear and spend some time by the riverbank.
Awesome! I can't wait to give it a try. And maybe we can even cook up our catch over a campfire. I have seen some cool recipes for campfire cooked fish.
That sounds delicious. Cooking over a campfire adds a special flavor to the food. We will bring along some seasoning and maybe some vegetables to complement the fish. It will be a culinary adventure in the great outdoors.
Definitely. I'm already getting hungry just thinking about it. Oh, and speaking of food, do you think we should plan some meals ahead of time, or should we just wing it and see what we are in the mood for?
It's probably a good idea to have a rough meal plan, so we make sure we have all the ingredients we need. How about we brainstorm some simple yet delicious camping meals together? We can make a list and then do the grocery shopping before we head out.
Sounds like a plan. I will look up some easy camping recipes online, and we can pick out a few favorites. And maybe we can even try cooking together over the campfire.
I love that idea. Cooking together will be a fun bonding experience, and it will make the meals even more enjoyable. Let's make sure to include some campfire classics like s'mores and hot dogs too.
Definitely. Can't go camping without those classics. This trip is going to be so much fun, Dad. I can't wait to spend time outdoors, explore new trails, try fishing, and just enjoy each other's company.
I could not agree more, son. It's going to be an adventure we will never forget. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share these experiences with you. Now, let's finish planning and get ready for an amazing camping trip together.
Dad, I have been thinking, since we will be out in nature and away from screens, maybe we could also bring a journal and some art supplies. We could sketch the landscapes, write about our experiences, and maybe even start a father-son nature journal.
That's a fantastic idea, son. Bringing a journal and art supplies will not only encourage us to be more mindful of our surroundings but also give us a creative outlet to express ourselves. I love the idea of starting a nature journal together. We can document our adventures, jot down our thoughts, and maybe even press some wildflowers or leaves as keepsakes.
Exactly. It will be a great way to capture our memories and reflect on our experiences. Plus, it will be something we can look back on years from now and cherish the time we spent together in nature.
I could not agree more, son. Let's make sure to pack a journal, some pencils, and maybe even a small watercolor set. We can spend some quiet moments sketching by the river or under the stars, letting our creativity flow.
That sounds perfect, Dad. I'm really looking forward to this trip and all the adventures we will have together. Thanks for planning it with me and being such an awesome dad.
It's my pleasure, son. I'm grateful for the opportunity to create memories with you and share in these experiences. This trip is going to be special, and I can't wait to embark on this adventure with my amazing son by my side.
Likewise, Dad. Let's make it a trip to remember.
Absolutely, son. It's moments like these that make life truly meaningful. I'm excited to bond with you, explore the wilderness, and create lasting memories together.
Me too, Dad. I feel like this trip will not only be fun but also a chance for us to connect on a deeper level. I appreciate you taking the time to plan this with me and being such a supportive and caring father.
Thank you, son. Being your father is one of the greatest joys of my life. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share these experiences with you and watch you grow into an incredible young man.
Dad, I love you.
I love you too, son. Now, let's finish up our preparations and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Well, son, we are back from our camping trip. How are you feeling?
Dad, I'm feeling amazing. That was honestly the best trip ever. I can't stop thinking about all the incredible experiences we had out in nature.
I'm so glad to hear that, son. What was your favorite part of the trip?
Oh, it's so hard to choose just one favorite moment. But I think hiking to the summit and watching the sunrise over the mountains was absolutely breathtaking. And of course, fishing by the river and cooking our catch over the campfire was so much fun.
Those were definitely some unforgettable moments for me too. And I loved how we spent our evenings playing board games, stargazing, and just talking by the campfire.
Yeah, those quiet moments together were really special. And I'm so glad we brought along the journal and art supplies. It was so much fun sketching the landscapes and writing about our experiences.
Absolutely, son. Our nature journal is going to be a wonderful keepsake of this trip. It's something we can look back on and remember all the amazing adventures we shared.
Dad, thank you for planning this trip with me and being such an awesome dad. I will never forget the memories we created together.
You are welcome, son. I'm grateful for the opportunity to spend quality time with you and share in these experiences. You are growing into an incredibly young man, and I'm proud to be your father.
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
I love you too, son. Now, let's start planning our next adventure.